Today we're going to be drawing the capybara, one of the calmest and most lovable animals out there. This is a great drawing if you want to practice simple shapes and relaxed lines. We're going to start with the basic forms, focus on the big shapes first and slowly adding the details after, like the face, legs, and textures. And I'm going to guide you through this step by step so it feels easy and stress-free. Today we're going to need a pencil and sketch pad. I'll be drawing with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now if you don't have a mechanical pencil, anything you have around the house will work just fine. Now remember, take your time and enjoy this process. Drawing is about practice and not perfection. Let's start by defining the shape and proportions first. So we start along the bottom of the page. Let's sketch a line going across from left to right, just using these short lines. Now you can use a ruler if you like, but I encourage you to use your free hand. Now from the center of that line, let's move over towards the left side. We're going to draw a large half circle just for the body. We're going to go up towards the top, come around, and then back down. You just go back and just smooth this out as best you can. Let's go up to the top, draw another line going across the top of our half circle. And we're going to line the top of the body with the top of the head. Now we're going to go to the left side of that half circle, draw a straight line going up towards the top line. And then in this area is where the head's going to be placed. So we're going to start from the very top. We're going to draw an oval. And I can draw this as large as you like. I'm just going to draw it right about there, about that size. Let's go to the top. We're going to angle the back of the head. We're going to come down towards the neck and then in towards the body. Now from the bottom of this line, we're going to go up and then out towards the center of that oval, towards the head. Now we're going to place the legs underneath the body. From here, we're going to continue this line coming down. And we'll define the length of the leg to right about there. Now right here, we're going to draw another straight line going across the bottom. Let's add some thickness to that front leg. We're going to step over, we're going to taper this so it gets narrower as it comes down towards the bottom. Now the back leg, we're just going to angle this back, step over, and then again, just taper it so it gets a little bit wider along the top. Now we're going to go all the way towards the back. Right here, we're going to draw an oval for the hind leg. And this is where it connects to the body. Now right here, angle the leg coming down and out, angle this down towards the bottom. Let's go to the bottom of that oval, coming in. I'm just going to follow these two lines coming down towards the bottom. Let's take that leg and draw the hind leg right here. Start with the knee, coming across and then down. Step over and draw that again. Now once we're happy with the basic shape and proportions of our capybara, we're going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now once we clean up our drawing, I'm going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more details and refine the shapes. So let's start from the top of the head, right about here. We're going to draw a small circle for the eye. Now I want to bring the eyelid down. So on top of that circle, step down, curve across and then down towards the sides. Draw the bottom of the eyelid coming down across the bottom. So you're just clipping off the top and bottom of that circle. Let's add some shape to the top of the head. Right here, I'm just going to flatten this off slightly, going out towards the back of the head. Round this out, and then come down. Let's go to the front. I'm just going to add a little bit of a block shape to the muzzle, coming down towards the nose. And we just want to flatten this off, coming down and in toward the chin, and come straight across. Now let's go back up to the top. Right here, we're going to draw a small half oval for the ear. And then the back ear right up here, just going to see the tip coming down. Let's go back to the nose. Right where this turns, draw an oval coming all the way around. Now the back of the head, we're going to bring this in towards the body. Now I just want to bulk out the body a little bit further. So we're just going to go up from here and go across and then down towards the back. Let's go back to the chin. It's going to bend the body coming in towards that front leg. Let's add some shape to that front leg, just bringing this down. So adding a curve coming down towards the toes, and we'll bend this out. Let's go to the back. Just going to bend this down. Add that first toe, and then curve the foot going out towards the claw. Just going to bend the body. Just going to sag this down and across towards that hind leg. Now I'm going to add a little bit more volume to that hind leg. So we're just going to step up, add that fold, and bend the leg coming back. Just going to add some shape to the toes. Let's go to the back of the body. going to bring this up a little bit higher across the back and slope that down. Split the toes across the bottom. Now I'm going to go back and just add that hind leg. Just round out the heel. Now I'm going to go back. I'm just going to bring this leg forward. And then we're going to go back and do another cleanup before we get into the details and shading. And we can take a step back and take a look at our overall composition and proportions, and if we're happy, we can go back and start adding some contrast. So I'm going to start back of the eyes. Just darkening up that eyelid, going down toward the side, and then draw the pupil, and a little bit of curvature to the bottom of the eyelid. Now on the top right side, we're going to add a little highlight with a little rectangle going across the eye. Let's darken up the inside of the eye, going around that highlight. And we're just going to go back and add a medium tone inside that highlight. Now for the fur, we're going to start right here. Just going to brush this across the head and just fade that out. So get the soft texture across the head, coming in towards the ear. Now right here, we're going to add some shape to the ear. And then along the edge, we're just going to add a little bit of fur texture across the bottom. And I'm just going to lightly shade the inside of the ear. Let's draw that back ear. And now with the fur, I'm just going to brush this out towards the back of the neck, towards the body. Now with the nose, we're going to add the nostril. Come down across the edge of the mouth. Now right here, from the bottom of the nose, we're just going to split this lightly in the center, coming down with that same curve. Just pull this up along the side. And then again, just adding that thick, long fur across the bottom of the face. Just going to brush this up and over towards the left. Now right here, we're just going to bring this up along the side. Also brush that down. Also going to add the chin. We can darken up the chin, just adding a little bit thicker fur along the bottom, and just tuck that up underneath the head. Go back and just define the edge. I'm going to go back to the top, bring that fur across the top of the body. Again, it's just these series of short lines, just brushing this across the body. Let's go back down. Add a little bit of a thicker fur across the back of the legs, and then fade that down towards the bottom. Now as you come across the back, we're going to start to bend the fur coming down. Also brush some of that fur coming in towards the body. You can see that once we start adding some details on top of a rough sketch, it's a lot easier to capture the right proportions. So I'm just going to split the edge of the leg and fur towards the feet. Just going to add that first toe. And just separate the nail. Now I'm going to go back in and start adding those micro details to our drawing, starting with the ears. Add a little bit of shading along the inside. Now I'm going to switch to the side edge of my 2mm pencil to add some shading and tones. So we start right along the front, just darken out the bottom edge of the nose and just fading that up. I'm just going to darken up the edge of the face and then bring that down. I can add some soft texture of fur, just brushing this across the head. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a darker shadow across the bottom of the body, so the light's hitting the top of the character with the shadows along the bottom edge of each shape. I'm just going to fade that up. And this is just the base layer of shadows and textures. I'm also going to darken up that hind leg. Just pushing this into shadow. Also going to darken up the top. I'm going to go back in with my fine pencil and start defining some of those textures. So just layering that fur on top of our shading. I'm just going to lightly brush this in from the shadow areas into the highlights. Now I'm just going to go back to fill the inside of the body with some lighter textures. Now, as we get closer to the end of our drawing, I'm just going to touch up my shadows and details, and always be sure to sign my drawing. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a capybara. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.